Best.
Well, we had a clear sky sunrise this morning. Of course, it was a colder start. Temperatures down in the 20s and 30s. But throughout the course of the afternoon, the clouds started to roll back in. And here's a drone shot captured by Barbara Hurd over at Dardentown Park here in Charlottesville. A nice day, comfortable temperatures. Again, 63 our high. Cloudy now, 57, a light southerly wind. The winds were pretty calm today, at least not as gusty as recent days, but that will change. Now, notice that the dew point temperature and the actual air temperature are pretty far apart, so the air is fairly dry. I'll show you the radar in just a moment. 57 also the current number at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touching 60 for the high today. So right now most of us are in the 50s, at least some mid to a few upper 50s. There's a look at the satellite radar combination. Again, most of these little returns showing up on the radar for at least our area should be just Virgo, what we call precipitation evaporating before it reaches the ground. And even if we do see it, it's going to be a sprinkle or two, but these clouds will kind of come and go here this evening and tonight. We'll call it variably cloudy with temperatures pretty much in the mid to a few lower 40s, so a little higher than last night and early this morning, but still a little bit above average. Now tomorrow we'll have numbers in the lower 70s across much of central Virginia and at least some upper 60s across the Shenandoah Valley. Now we'll start with some sun, but then more clouds will gather as we head through the course of the day. Overnight, Saturday night into early Sunday, there may be a passing shower as a cold front sweeps through, and we'll feel the effects of that with the wind on Sunday, and that's the concern with gusty winds. Of course, we are in fall fire season, plus we have ongoing dry and drought conditions, so winds like this on Sunday are not good. So we could certainly have some wind advisories for the Blue Ridge Mountains. We could also have a fire critical red flag warning on Sunday. Again, those gusts easily 25, 35 miles an hour with 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts, especially along the ridge tops. So that's a concern on Sunday with the passage of the front that'll come through early Sunday morning. Looking ahead to next week, rain chance on Tuesday. Right now, maybe rain amounts of a quarter inch or so. We'll hope for that, or a lot more. And then we'll have to watch how next week plays out. Maybe another storm system Friday into Saturday of next week. High pressure slipping offshore. There's a little bit of moisture across portions of the northeast, but our main storm track is across Canada with attending fronts working their way across the lower 48. Not a whole lot of moisture with these fronts. They've kicked up the wind more than anything else. So we had seasonable temperatures today. There's a look at current numbers, but it's still quite warm off to our south and west. So that will be our little air mass change as we go into tomorrow as we kick off the weekend. So there we are in the morning. Temperatures will be in the 40s. We start with sun, but more clouds kind of gather during the afternoon, but a warm afternoon, upper 60s and lower 70s. And then overnight, there may be that passing shower or two. Otherwise, we feel the effects of the wind with a lot of sunshine here on Sunday. Temperatures in the 60s, but those gusty winds to deal with. So 40s tonight, we'll call it variably cloudy skies. There's a look at the wind at the weekend, a warm Saturday, and then gusty winds kind of headlining Sunday. We're cooler as we start next week, and we'll watch some rain chances in here on Tuesday and possibly the tail end of that 7-day forecast. But overall, not too bad, just some gusty winds making their return. We've dealt with that this week.
All right, well, they're coming back.
Yep.
We got to get ready.